All right, this is my project for Ess9. This is Matthew Yu. I will be going over the effects of exercise on stress, and I have some people to help me with that. That's David, Richard, and Roger. David, could you start with your introduction?
Hey, I'm David. I go to UCSD. I'm a third year, and I major in neuroscience and physiology.
Thanks. And Richard.
Hi, my name is Richard. I also go to UC San Diego. I'm a third year studying computer science.
And Roger.
Hi, my name is Roger. I'm a fourth year at UC Santa Barbara, and I'm studying economics and accounting.
Cool. Yeah, I'm a third year, and I'm studying pharmacology, and that just kind of plays into how much exercise we end up doing in a week. I try to hit the gym maybe 2 to 3 times a week, and I obviously want to do more, but sometimes I can't. David, how about you?
I probably go like once a week or once every other week. I don't go that often.
Richard.
I used to work out a lot, around like 5 times a week during the weekdays, but nowadays it's around once a week.
How about you, Roger?
I typically go around like 4 to 6 times a week.
I mean, like we all, have our varying stuff. That's all kind of comes. I have labs that take 4 hours. I got work that takes large amounts of time. And it just kind of comes as like less and less a priority sometimes when I exercise. But I do feel like when I do exercise, I either if I do it early in the morning, I feel like great throughout the day, or it kind of like helps me rest at night, gets me some good sleep, and I feel like that reduces my stress. How about you, David? How does it kind of like fit into your priority scheme, and kind of how does it make you feel?
Well, exercising does feel good. Like it'll make me feel energized. Like it'll help me sleep better. But then, I don't know. It doesn't really end up super high on my priorities list because I don't know. I'm kind of lazy, and it's not really one of my main outlets for like relieving stress, I suppose.
hmm How about you, Richard?
Yeah, I think exercising is an extremely important aspect of your life, and especially my life too.
hmm
But I only do enough such that I feel healthy. Um, so I would work out just enough, like once a week. I can usually feel good enough that I feel healthy to maintain my health. But after that, I would prioritize my work and school
hmm
first.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's something probably we all struggle with. How about you, Roger? I know that you had like this whole thing over summer with tech stuff, and you actually had like pretty much like a full time job. How were you able to like manage that and like managing school now, and kind of like the differences between those two things?
Oh, it was nice. Just because it really got my mind off things. Because like during the day, I would typically be very busy at work, and during the school year, it's typically around the same thing. But it's nice to always like resort to working out or playing basketball or going for a run, anything along those lines, just to get your mind off of the busy day.
hmm Yeah, and like I mean, we definitely all have like our different ways of managing stress. Obviously, exercise is the only one. There's statistics, that say like most teens they either approach, getting their stress relief through like video games. 59% of them do video games. 41 just go on like line, and 39 kind of watch TV or Netflix to just kind of like even out the day. However, adults, there are like 62% that, who have lower stress levels that say exercise is something that reduces their stress. And even though there are other people, adults kind of in that same survey sample, they watch movies or they go online, they report, having higher stress and their ways maybe not as effective. I definitely go online. I play games to reduce stress, do other things, but I definitely feel like a lot of the times nothing kind of gets me that stress relief that I kind of feel from exercise. David, do you feel like there are any other things that you do to reduce stress? And if so, kind of how do they compare to exercise?
For me, like I'll mostly sing for stress relief, and then it's like singing really is like kind of similar to how I feel after I work out because it kind of is like an exercise.
hmm
And yeah,
how about you, Richard?
Yeah, so I mean, I do all the things you mentioned before: watching TV, playing video games. But I think exercise, compared to the rest of them, is a much better stress relief um, compared to the other ones. Because during exercise, you feel like you work so hard during that small amount of time, and after that, you can relax so much more.
hmm And you, Roger?
Yeah, I like to play basketball or just go for a run. Also, I like to like do watch Netflix. and be lazy, because that also is pretty relaxing.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's different ways we all kind of do stress, but I hope that this kind of thing is shown that adults definitely have their own. We like technically aren't adults, but we're gonna go into the workforce, and hearing that for other people it is actually easier to manage the work and exercising, so it actually might lead to a healthier lifestyle. I hope that this was informative, and I thank you guys for joining me, and that'll be all for today. Thank you very much.